So often the need to sign a document, sign a transaction is the outcome or an action or a set of actions from users that work within a given business application or a collection of business applications. So this could be, I'm creating a contract, I'm creating a quote, a purchase order, I'm filling out an NDA. The list of documents that you might want to sign is enormous and goes on and on and on. So integrating a business application directly with a signing application makes life easy for users. And why? It simplifies their lives. It simplifies the process of signing a document, starting a workflow, or getting a document signed. They start in their business application and they end their journey inside of their business application. It reduces their need to have to create a document in one application, save it, export it, import it into a signing application, perform whatever signing operations they need, then bring back that signed document. So integrating directly with the business application is the connecting of two systems to simplify the user journey, the user experience, and to reduce the need to hop between applications and import and export documents. From a pros and cons standpoint, the pros are actually pretty obvious. A huge benefit of integrating a business application with a signing platform is productivity. Users never need to leave the business application. Creating a document is pretty straightforward. If I'm creating a contract or a quote, an invoice, I never need to leave my business application. I've spent a great deal of time populating all of the business contacts. The business relevant information is contained within the business application. The business application is going to create the document automatically for me. And so having that flow seamlessly into the signing application is a huge plus and a huge time saving point for the user and for the business application and the investments that have been made. Users don't need additional training on the signing platform. So productivity is actually through the roof. The integration has lots of benefits in that regard, but I guess the downside, one of the cons would be I'm living and breathing in my business application. And if I live and breathe in finance, in procurement, in HR, then that might not necessarily be a problem because my primary function is to interact with the HR platform or the procurement platform. The downside you might see is that those users might not necessarily see some of the advanced features that the signing platform may provide you. And that could be anything from document editing, signature tracking, signature reminders, document compliance checking, reporting. There's quite a lot that a signing platform offers to business users that you might not necessarily see reflected through an integration with a business application. But I think in a lot of cases, that's a bit of a side issue, because if I'm working in HR, if I'm working in finance, those advanced features are secondary to my primary function, which is creating a document that has to be signed by a number of recipients and then filed away for a compliance checkbox. So definitely pros and cons to a business application integration, but the pros are definitely going to be around productivity and ease of use for end users. The aim of the game is to make the integration as seamless and as easy as possible, and to expose the bare minimum set of features. And if I'm in my business application, what more do I need? I've got a document that I need to send to a number of people and get signed, and I need to track the progress of it. Yes, reporting is important. Document compliance and signature compliance is important, but those are probably secondary to me completing my primary task, which is, I've got a contract that I need to exchange with a potential employee or with a partner organization. And most companies, enterprises, trust service providers, they have an entire team devoted to the monitoring and the administration of the signing platform. So they're typically going to be the ones that are looking at tracking, reminders, compliance and reporting. And if the integration's done well and it's been set up correctly, if I start a workflow, then the business are going to have security and policy requirements that says when HR sends a document, if it's not signed within N time frame, automatically send a reminder. And that should be set up on a per department level. So your requirements for, say, document reminders in HR might be slightly different to that of procurement. So the platform should be able to reflect that. And then the department heads are going to be the ones that are interested in reporting, tracking, reminders. So at an individual level, if it's just me out operating as a team member, my primary focus is going to be generating the document and sending it for signature. Whereas my line manager is going to be the one interested in my team, how many documents they've sent, how many require reminders, how long it's taking for documents to flow through the process for the team to be measured against their KPIs. So Ascertia offers several ways to integrate our products. So this could be as simple as installing one of our off-the-shelf, purpose-built integrations that easily enable users to start signing documents through SigningHub. So that could be installing our Salesforce integration, our SharePoint integration. We've a long library of pre-built product integrations that are just off the shelf, that are ready to go. You easily enable a business user to begin flowing documents and signing them right from within their native business application. We also offer a collection of tools that you can install directly into your Windows desktop, for example, that instantly enable any business application that's built to run on the Microsoft operating system to leverage a credential for digital signatures. So that could be Microsoft Word, Outlook, PowerPoint, any of the Microsoft Office suite, or anything that sits on top of Microsoft that leverages Microsoft's native crypto API application layer. So that kind of enables anything out of the box. And for anybody who's looking to build, I guess, a new integration as part of our global ecosystem, or simply wants to provide some level of automation, there's a huge collection of APIs that are built into SigningHub, ADSS Server, and WebRA Server that will enable you to create a credential for a user, create a key and a certificate, or digitally sign a document and create your own workflow. So you're not limited to our off-the-shelf library of integrations. Yes, they're there to provide convenience, they're there to integrate with the lead platforms, but if you've got specific requirements around custom integrations, you might want to iframe part of SigningHub or one of our other solutions. There's a huge library of APIs that are there to support you and a wealth of documentation and expertise behind them. On the topic of integrating a signing application with a signing provider, this can be a complicated area. It requires specific expertise, can be very time consuming, and often add unwanted levels of complexity to any project. Keys, certificates, digital signatures, digital signature compliance, standards compliance are often topics where the skill set to build, support, and maintain these type of solutions and integrations are not particularly strong within a given organization, which is why people look to buying purpose off-the-shelf products and services to deliver digital signatures to any organization. And so in order to make interoperability easy and reduce that high level of complexity, you've two approaches. So the Cloud Signature Consortium and EID Easy both offer solutions to this problem. The Cloud Signature Consortium, they're a collection of providers that have created a standardized means of enabling a signing application to easily communicate with a signing service. So this standardization is used by leading business applications and services that deliver signatures, and its sole aim is to reduce the time and the friction of integrating a signing platform with a signing provider. So this is a standardized means of connecting a signing software or a workflow product to a signing provider with minimum or zero effort. Conversely, you will find providers dotted around the world who are, for a variety of reasons, unable to offer the Cloud Signature Consortium interface, but also equally you want to offer the ease of integration with signing platforms. And so EID Easy created their platform, which exposes an API which is an alternative to the Cloud Signature Consortium, but it exposes similarly a single interface that makes it super easy for a signing application or a signing software to be connected to a collection of remote signing service providers. So EID Easy exposes this easy to consume interface, and they do all of the heavy lifting, all of the hard work with integrating all of the different remote signing service providers out there. So similar to the Cloud Signature Consortium, that makes it super simple for a signing provider to offer services to signing applications with minimal effort for integration. So I guess there's two really distinct approaches. Both are built to make the life of an integrator of a business application with a signing provider super simple, and they're there to reduce complexity and bring up the levels of interoperability for commercial off-the-shelf products such as SigningHub to talk to the collection of remote signing service providers are out there. So if anyone's looking for more information, details for both Cloud Signature Consortium and EID Easy can be found on the Ascertia website. Just take a look at our global ecosystem. Alternatively, we've plenty of information and demonstration videos on a YouTube channel for people to take a look at the integration and just see how easy it is to sign in a document using SigningHub, using either a cloud signature consortium enabled provider or one of the EID easy enabled providers.